More Victoria 3. Hello and welcome to another episode of Victoria 3 A to Z. Today we are still in the letter C for Chitral, which is a little country in Afghanistan, and I think it might be the weakest country in this region. I'll have to build a bit more units, and although my country is small, I am divided into 3 different states, which means I have to spend way more on decrease. Anyway, as for research, I'll definitely go for stock exchange, because I'm pretty sure I can get Corlos. There we go. Now as for diplomacy, I think I'll improve with Britain, with Russia, and with the Sikh Empire. Yeah, that seems about right. And we are moving pretty quickly. We already got a modern conservative. He will now be in charge of the landowners, and he will start off by passing homesteading. We already got it. Now question is, am I going for interventionism or laissez-faire? I think interventionism would be a bit better since we're a pretty small nation, and I don't really want my capitalists to screw me over. So that's what we're doing. And Persia is already starting wars in this region. Now Persia is also claiming some of my land, right over here, but we're still pretty far away from them. Interventionism, we can get a Sunni ulema in government, and now I would like to get some schooling system. We also got stock exchange, so now I think I'll be trying to get line infantry. Join power block. Wait, what? Can I just join the power block of Britain? Don't they have some kind of leverage requirement anymore? No, I don't think they do. I think they only kept that for AI countries, which yeah, it is pretty cool. I think I'll do it. Yes, I'm part of the British Empire. I'll also be giving them investment rights. Our country needs to be developed some more. I say now we're pretty much ready to do our first conquest, which will be this country up north, Kunduz. We have pretty much the same strength, so I'll have to play defensive at first. Okay, that's working, and they are getting a lot of casualties, so now we can do a counter-offensive. And we also got religious schools. Now of course I'll be going for free trade, and those guys over there are done, and thus we expand. Free trade enacted. This is the end of core laws. Now I guess I could be getting some poor laws. There is quite a big movement for it, and also more power blocks have been formed. The French Grand Coalition, which is a religious convocation, and the American Congress of States, an ideological union. That will be interesting. Line infantry. Now this can either make my country prosper or completely collapse. I will be trying to switch everybody, although I'll be spending a lot of money. And we have a new ruler, a new Mehtar. Well, that's a weird title. I don't even produce any guns of my own, I'm just importing them from the Sikh and the Ching, because now I think I'm powerful enough to go ahead and attack Kabul. So let's try it. My economy is getting completely destroyed, but if I can conquer Kabul, it's gonna be worth it. But I don't even have maneuvers to annex everything in this war, so I guess we'll have to do another one at some point. Yeah, okay, and line infantry is completely overpowered. They don't stand a chance. Now at the same time, I will also try to get some landed voting. Kabul capitulated, there we go. That wasn't all that easy. Okay, now Persia is going to war with Kandahar, and they are trying to conquer quite a bit of land. So if I'm being honest, I think I might as well jump in. I don't really want Persia to be getting everything. This is not a war, this is gonna be a race for Kandahar. Let's see who can capture more of it. And I got it, I got their capital. Okay, they capitulated to me, so I got most of it. And Kandahar survived over here. Okay, that's fine, I don't mind it. Now I'll have to be building more government administrations, because I will need to incorporate all those states. And landed voting was enacted. We now have a bit of democracy. No, wait, what just happened over here? Tibet became independent? Oh no, they're still a tributary. But they are heading towards independence. And also Siam was basically annexed. In the last election, the landowners have lost quite a bit of their influence, so maybe I could try to ban slavery. Let's see. There is also a movement for it, you know, and they are trying to rise up, but thankfully I don't really have a lot of incorporated states, so the revolt will not be too big. There we go, the civil war started, but yeah, we can definitely stop it. Oh wait, what's going on in America? The United Scientific Associations. Yeah, the USA is now a technate. You don't usually see this every day. Now I think I'll start cleaning up all those little nations over here. Oh, and also slavery is no more. Now I think I can even go for elected bureaucrats. Pretty sure the landowners will not do anything about it. And now all of a sudden Persia wants to take a state from me. No, I don't think I'll do that. I think I would much rather fight. And this is gonna be a pretty damn close fight. And I will be losing a ton of money. But we are winning, seems like. And also the British have taken market unification. So I should probably try to get some kind of connection to the British market. Otherwise, once they pass this, I'll be disconnected from the market, which could be pretty bad. In other news, Garibaldi came to our country. Might as well give him command. Yes, like I said, the British have done market unification now. So that means I'm cut off from the market. So I have no idea what I can really do about this, except for going to war with Kalat as soon as possible. Definitely need some kind of connection. Finally, we can now end the war with Persia. I took that state as well, and now we can focus on Kalat, which is the real problem. Okay, finally we can also end this one. And now I'm again connected to the British market. Now I gotta find a way to fix the economy. The good part about being in the British market is that I can use the best production methods available. I don't need to worry about shortages, since the British have everything. And we also got elected bureaucrats enacted, so that should help. I am discriminating against a lot of people, so maybe I should go for something like racial segregation. And now Garibaldi leave. It was pretty nice to have him for a bit. Oh, the Sikh Empire are at war with the East India Company. That is quite something. And also, a lot of their subjects want to break free. I don't think I ever seen this one before. So many people declaring their independence all of a sudden. We got racial segregation in case you're wondering. But we're still discriminating a whole lot. Oh, well, now I think I should probably get some professional army. I've also been cleaning up the borders over here a little bit. And seems like the Sikh Empire is losing. Oh yeah, the Sikh Empire almost got annexed. They are only living in this little sliver of land. But probably not for long. But now they are getting the Kashmiri and the Hindustan rebellion. The Hindustan rebellion, however, is gonna be the real problem. Because the Raj will be established in India. Now I noticed that Sindh has an alliance with Makran, which is the dominion of Britain. So that means if I attack Sindh, they'll probably join the war. So then I can conquer them without going to war with Britain. Which will probably be a good idea. There we go, just like I said. However, this will be a lot of infamy. And Cambodia also sides with those guys for some reason. Okay then. Yeah, and the British East India Company is no more. I secured the coastline. Amazing. Professional army, we got it. Now what else is there to get? Probably a police force. Time to also fix the borders of the Sikh Empire. You know exactly what I mean. And we got a police force. I might want to get some kind of colonization. Because I have those states over here which can be colonized, I'm pretty sure. I will this one at least. The other ones are claimed by Russia. But this one I can definitely get. So I'll try to pass this. Oh well, looks like colonization fails. Pretty bad. Britain is going into a war in India. So I'm wondering if I support them. Will they be willing to do anything interesting? They'll be willing to become my ally. Oh yeah, sure. That's a really good idea. We are now allied with Britain. Persia cannot just invade me anymore. Oh, and just like I was saying, Persia is now demanding to give them North Baluchistan. No, we're going to war. And I will also call in Britain. Just so I don't have to worry about this. I will also liberate the country. And I want some war reps. Yeah, this looks about right. And also now we can enact per capita taxation. The war ended. And Persia just keeps getting weaker. Britain is now in this pretty big war against Western Australia and the East India Company. Yeah, they actually went from being a puppet to a dominion again. And now they're attacking Britain. So they want my help. They are not willing to give me a bankroll, unfortunately. So I'll have to settle for something else. Let's see. They are willing to give me British Guiana. So I might as well. Yeah, I don't really want to fight anyone, by the way. I'll just get some troops over here to hold the line. And we have per capita taxation now. Oh, and also now the USA is also taking Britain. Yeah, they're having quite a rough time, aren't they? Okay, now let me try to get some colonies again. Excuse me, what? The Qing now has 8 battalions? 8? I mean, yeah, they just lost war to Britain, but like 8 units for real? And now the British are going to war with the French. Let's see what I can get from this. They are still not willing to give me my bankroll. Okay, then let's try something else. British Guatemala. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And we got colonial exploitation. Time to start colonizing this state. Wait, what? Now the East India Company is just a protectorate. And their liberty desire is still growing. Okay, now again, every subject of Britain seems to be going to war with them. A lot of people want independence. And this time, Britain is finally willing to offer me that bankroll I was waiting for. I'm still not mobilizing anybody, by the way. Instead, I might be fighting Persia. Because they are trying to annex the subject I just released from them. So let's see. How about I release another subject? That seems like a good idea. And now all of a sudden, I'm in 3 different wars. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Persia managed to annex that guy. I couldn't get troops over here. But make no mistake, I am releasing someone else. There we go. Hope that was worth it, Persia. Oh god, and China had a civil war and now they collapsed. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate for them. Oh, and Russia is expanding their influence over in Egypt. Now, as you can see, our country is pretty big and strong. However, we don't really control all of Afghanistan just yet. There is this little province in Bukhara, which I don't own and I should be owning. So let me just do this. But then Russia joined against me, so I think it's a good time to also call in Britain. Now, I don't have enough maneuvers to conquer all of Bukhara. I will not be able to conquer the main state, but that is fine, I guess. Now, the borders are a bit better, I suppose. But I guess now we can go even a bit further. And looks like the North German Federation just formed. And also those guys, Kokand, have capitulated. Now it is time for our first company. I'm pretty sure we don't have any unique ones, right? So I guess I'll be going for the generic metals company. Can't go wrong with this. The Persians just don't learn their lessons. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll fight you. They call in the Ottoman Empire. They are allies or something. Okay, then I have an ally of my own. Let's go, Britain, let's fight them. Oh, and we got skirmish infantry unlocked. But I don't think I'm gonna switch to it just yet. Let's just end this war. Yeah, there we go. Now Persia is weaker than ever. Time for another company, I guess. I guess I'll go for the coal and sulfur one. Okay, and now I am a major power. So I think I'll start earning my recognition now. Probably. Except the Sunni ulema of all people want to plot a coup. And I also managed to get guaranteed liberties. Yes, we respect everyone's liberties here in Afghanistan. Let's try to get an an embassy in Britain. 30% chance. And they said yes, surprisingly enough. Okay then. Ooh, let me also get Newfoundland. Yeah, the British are even willing to give me this. Now I think I'll try to also get a public health insurance. There we go, we got healthcare. Oh god, Britain went to 99 info. Yeah, I think it's because they tried to conquer Beijing. Oh well, I'll be trying to get some census suffrage now. Alright, census suffrage enacted. Now I guess I can restrict child labor a bit. Child labor is restricted now. Still allowed, but a bit less. Well, Persia wants to go to war with this country and try to incorporate them again. Of course I joined to fight Persia. And I want to nationalize all the Persian-owned buildings in our country. This is a mechanic I never use, but I might as well. It's 2% of our GDP. Oh, and also, Persia is an Ottoman protectorate in case you're wondering. That's what they've been reduced to. Meanwhile, we're also making progress in getting recognition. Yeah, of course, Persia did not stand a chance. Now it is about time for another war against Russia. In this one, I will have Britain on my side, and I'll be fighting Brazil, Bukhara, and Khiva, trying to liberate Khiva and Bukhara from Russia, because both of them became subjects, so they deserve some freedom. There we go, now the Russians are going in the negatives. We might be able to enforce on them. Okay, there we go. Everybody died, by the way. Yeah, and now a lot of people want cultural exclusion. I suppose I can do this. And now France wants me to become their protectorate. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm calling Britain, I really hope they protect me. And I will try to do a small naval invasion in French Guiana. I will just occupy this and then I should be getting ticking world score. Although of course I will also be invaded myself. Okay, and we enacted cultural exclusion. Does that really make a difference? Not really. It was pretty pointless. And now we can make peace with France. And not only that, but I'm also taking French Guiana. Oh yeah, now I have 2 Guianas. Investment banks. Time for a new company. The third one. I think I'll get a steel company. Where is it? Oh well, I can't be getting it just yet. I first need to build a couple more steel mills. And now we have a diplomatic play in Italy. I have an interest in Italy because I got Malta from the British. Don't test me why. But now there is a civil war in Tuscany. And guess what? The Tuscan government is willing to become my subject if I help them. And I will. And now I'll have to fight the Pope. Fighting the Pope as Afghanistan was not something I was really expecting. The war starts, but my troops are still quite far away. So we'll see if we get there in time. And also I don't have enough convoys. That is kind of a huge problem. Oh yeah, now I can get a steel company. Okay, I don't really think I got this, to be honest. Maybe we can try some cheeky naval invasions? No, not really. The Pope capitulated? Alright then. Then maybe we have a chance after all. But my troops have been teleported back home. That's pretty stupid. Okay, there we go. We did it. Tuscany is now ours. It is our subject. We beat the Pope, kind of. There we go. Now we're finally getting recognized by the United States of America, of all people. Yes, of course, the best friend of Afghanistan. Let's even get a defensive pact. Oh yeah, and now we're a real country. Now I would say it is finally time to clean up Central Asia. Okay, finally Russia capitulates. Now it's time for Khiva to also go. Now finally there are no other countries in Central Asia besides me. And also Turkmenia, which I can't colonize. And Russia just doesn't want to. So yeah, I would say the great game was won by me. Although I didn't even play it. I didn't get any events for it. However, if I go to any other country in Afghanistan, yeah, there we go. Every other country has the great game mechanics, which I don't have. Everyone, even this guy. Everyone except my country. We didn't get any cool journal entries. But that's fine, we managed to unify Central Asia without them. As for the rest of the world, that's how Europe looks like. Pretty standard, except for Afghan Italy right here. That's how Africa looks like. They are mostly colonized by Britain. Ethiopia looks like they formed, but then they lost all their land to Kojam for some reason. This is America. They didn't really manifest their destiny too hard this time around. South America is looking normal. And finally we get to Asia, where China is broken up into a million pieces, and Britain has taken full advantage of that. India is just a protectorate, and I control all of this region. I am a major power, number 12 in the world. As for GDP, I am actually number 8, just below the USA but above Spain. However, most of my GDP is owned by foreigners, because the British had this foreign investment mandate, which allowed a lot more people to invest in my country. But that wasn't all that bad, to be honest. As for literacy, we are actually doing really well, especially compared to the surrounding regions. And our population is pretty big as well, although there is a lot of discrimination going on. Well, anyway, those are all the laws I managed to pass. Those are my institutions, my companies of course, and the power blocks all around the world. Spain actually made their own. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Victoria 3A to Z, and also for that mega campaign at 10k. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.